Hello and welcome to me, Jason. This is going to be a short stress relief technique. Okay, probably 10 minutes, so it's not going to be a long time. Vinny's in the background doing his thing, making a bit of noise. We don't need silence for this, but I would just add only listen when you can safely close your eyes. Okay, because I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. All this is going to do, all we're going to do is just focus and repeat something in your mind. Okay, so all we're going to do is just, ideally, if you're sitting in a chair, put your feet on the floor. Well, put your feet on the floor, let your feet rest on the floor. If you're lying down, there's a chance you may fall asleep because apparently I've got a boring voice. But it is going to be quite a short recording, so you might not be really long enough to fall asleep. But it is possible. So all I'm going to ask you just to imagine that all your stress in your body moves into one place, moving from your hands, through your arms, your shoulders, your face, your eyes, all moving out of your body. Imagine it's moving out of your body and creating the word stress in a block of ice. Okay? And let all that tension move from your feet, from your toes, your knees, your calves, your shins, your thighs, your groin, buttocks, your hips, your lower back, middle of your back, top of your back, your abdominals, your stomach, your chest, your arms, elbows, wrists, forearms, hands and fingers, back of your neck, your throat, your tongue, your lips, your nose, your ears, your skull, your mind, moving all of that stress, aiming it at that big iced word made of ice, solid ice, stress, S-T-R-E-S, S-T-R-E-S-S. I should know how to spell the word before I do a recording about it, but hey. And just watch it. And just watch it as sitting on the grass, in your garden. If you haven't got a garden, imagine it's just in a garden that you know. Or maybe in a park, maybe in a field, maybe on the pavement or on a road, wherever. And just focus on it. And what you're going to do is you're going to step back. Just move away a little bit. Also, you're going to search through your body. See if there's any remaining stress in your body that needs to be added on to that big block of ice. S-T-R-E-S-S. I'm just spelling it again just to point out that I do actually know how it's spelt. Perhaps if I hadn't said that bit you wouldn't have noticed, but hey. And just search your body for any remaining stress and allow that to move out. of your body into that image in your mind that's resting on the ground, whether it's grass, whether it's concrete, it doesn't matter. And just step back a bit further. And what I want you to imagine is that you've got a flamethrower. Of course, this is safe, you know, it's an imagination, so it's a safe situation. I mean, normally if you were going to use a flamethrower, you'd need to be trained in how to do it. So don't try this at home with an actual flamethrower. Can't believe I have to say that. And the flamethrower is all ready, and just pull the trigger and just see that flame shooting against that stress, that big iced stress outside of your body. And maybe start to walk around it, see the side of it, maybe see it from the back. Maybe turn around, see it from the other side. Maybe you can just move up and see it from the top. Because it's your imagination, which means you can fly, you can hover, you can do anything you want in your imagination. And just keep shooting the flamethrower at that ice and watch what happens to it. Which letter starts to dissolve first? Is it the S, the first S? Is it the second S? Is it the third S? Is it the T? Is it the E or is it the R? Maybe they all kind of melt in at the same time. Perhaps the stress just has now reduced, so you can see a smaller STRESS. Or maybe part of it's gone, so now it looks like tress. Or stret. No, that would be wrong. Forget it. I really should have figured out how to spell the word, shouldn't I? But just notice what happens to it as you continue to aim the flamethrower at stress. Iced stress. Maybe the words start to bubble a little bit, letting off some steam. Maybe you can hear what it's like as the ice melts, as you force the ice to melt, making stress even smaller and smaller, reducing it even more. Maybe it sounds like a Jack Russell eating a bone. Sometimes melting ice can have different sounds. Maybe in your imagination, Vinny's just come along and he's started to just chew up the remaining letters of ice. And just see it become a puddle on the floor. and notice how that feels. What I'd like you to do now is go back inside your body, focus on your mind, focus on the different parts of your body, and just search for any more stress or anxiety, any more stress in your body, any remaining, and move that out of your body again, making some ice. In fact, maybe this time we're going to, instead of ice, we're going to turn it into a dog biscuits. So the S, the T, R, E, S, S, all made of doggy biscuits. But it's not so big as what it was before because there's hardly anything left. And you might think, well, am I going to need the flamethrower for this? No, you won't. All we need is a dog. And the dog's getting ready by having a drink first. A nice big drink. And it can be your dog. It can be a family member's dog. It can be a neighbour's dog that you like. Or it can be Vinny. In my case, it's going to be Vinny. And that dog, friendly, loving dog, comes up and starts eating the stress. Because as soon as I say the word biscuits, Vinny gets excited and jumps up all over me. And for some reason he's licking my belly button. What are you doing that for? That's weird. It's a very strange thing to do. Notice how that feels as you watch that doggy eating those biscuits that were in the shape of stress, but are no longer. Let's face it, they don't keep their shape for very long when there's a hungry dog around. And just watch all the crumbs on the floor as your dog's just licking up the remainder of the crumbs. What we're going to do again, just look through your body, focus on your body and your mind, see if there's any remaining stress. But this time we're going to put it inside the dog. So the stress is going to be inside the dog's bum. And the dog's just going to face you and just poo out that stress. Because that's all it's worth now. That's all that is. It's just dog poo. It's not useful. And notice how you feel physically and emotionally. Notice and realize how calm you feel. Even if what we did was a bit strange, a bit unusual, Some of it is probably something you won't never hear anywhere else. Some of it, especially the very last bit. And sometimes it's nice to hear something original, however weird or strange or kind of Twilight Zoney it might be. But the bottom line is, how has listening to this recording helped you to feel more relaxed? Because that's all that matters. It's all that matters. And just enjoy that feeling of comfort. Peacefulness. And now you can just get on with the rest of your day. Open your eyes when you're ready, feeling relaxed. Maybe whenever you, in the future, perhaps you feel a bit tense, a bit stressed, you can just imagine a dog just pooing it out. Or maybe whenever you see a dog having a poo, it might make you laugh. When you realise that that's all it is really. That's how much use it is to you. Unnecessary stress. It's no use. It's not helpful, not really. Not in day-to-day life. And something starts to change in your mind. Maybe you begin to think differently about other things, like the future, and start to remember things differently, maybe in a more positive way. Perhaps even starting to notice some of the good things, some of the nicer things in your life. Maybe even enjoying things more and experiencing more pleasure. Now, that's the end of this recording. So thank you for listening. Remember to be kind to yourself, because you do deserve to be happy. Be gentle with yourself. You deserve to feel safe. Lots of love. Bye.